20 years of daring is what our school is all about. Dare to do things differently. Dare to think about what does education look like in the 21st century. Don't just talk about it, do it.
You let your kids out the door, knowing that 6-8 hours later they're going to return so much more enriched than when they left. I love that my kids are going to leave here with a spark that is going to have them be a lifelong learner. I think what they learn here is just a curiosity and an interest, and they don't get burned out by it. They get emboldened by it.
The idea of differentiated instruction is bringing every child to the best that they can be. If one size fit all, we wouldn't have the society that we have. So why should education be one size fits all?
A lot of schools talk about wanting to provide each child with an individual curriculum or approach that will benefit that child. It's very difficult to do, and we felt that Carmel did that. They walked their talk.
We know that each student is going to need something a little bit unique. It means that we are able to tweak each lesson to meet the needs of an individual learner. So if somebody needs something a little bit more visual, or if somebody needs to be challenged, or somebody needs some review, we're able to provide that.
We want our children to understand that in order to have progress, in order to grow, in order to learn, in order to move, they have to dare. They have to dare to do something differently.
I want to be an editor, a baker. I want to be a doctor, a paleontologist, or a storekeeper. The President of the United States of America.
At Carmel, it's wonderful that my kids are friends with other kids that are like them in some ways and not like them in other ways. There's a variety of levels and types of Jewish observance there.
We are a religiously diverse school by design, not by coincidence.
We're inspired to create students who have a positive, active, and lifelong relationship with Judaism. And at the end of the day, if that looks like Orthodoxy or if that looks like Reform Judaism, we're open.
It was really amazing to be so young and feel like you understand so much in Judaism, because there were just so many different kinds of Jewish kids here. And so because of that, it really solidified how I want to practice Judaism.
The way that the education is executed here, Jewish studies, secular studies, the way it's very purposefully woven together in a progressive way, for us, that became, massively important.
We have always had a General Studies Director of Curriculum and a Judaic Studies Director of Curriculum. We hold the General Studies and the Judaic Studies at equal value, and we believe that they are two parts of a whole, and they work together, constantly thinking about what skills can be taught through the lens of General Studies and through the lens of Judaic Studies, so they really complement each other.
One of the things that makes Carmel Academy unique is having the core program side by side with the PALS program. The PALS program is really built around the idea that every student has the ability to succeed, and it's really all about figuring out what scaffolding needs to be put in place, what supports need to be put in place in order for children to be successful in a mainstream environment.
Truly one of my favorite things to do is to come to work every day with the teachers who work here. They love what they do, they love children, and you can see their faces light up when the children walk in the door every day.
I think the teachers here listen to the children, and they know and they understand what they're comfortable with, what they're not comfortable with. And the great thing about Carmel and the teachers is they really do personalize everything for the children.
The teachers really know the kids.
We are extraordinarily blessed to have the campus that we have. The campus just provides us with an external classroom where our students can learn, where our students can be and they can grow safely.
What do you like the most about Carmel?
Well, how fun it is.
Tell me how fun it is.
From a scale of 1 to 10, 10.
When all of your kids are very happy and they're feeling empowered and listened to and they're learning, what's not to be happy about as a parent?